everyone, and welcome to another awesome episode of Gem with me, your favorite host, Alison. Yeah, where I bring you life, career, real estate, and more. How have you been? I will always ask, how have you been? I've been awesome, though. I've been great. Anyways, on today's topic, we'll be discussing something very important. If you've been following our series, we've discussed on why people delay in terms of buying land or buying real estate, mistakes first-time land buyers make, and also why people get into land banking. We've also discussed the housing and the rental hike issue. Today's episode, we are going to be discussing on how do you verify a land before you buy. How do you verify a land? Like the important things you need to take note of before you get into a purchase. Because buying land, getting into real estate is one of the best decisions you can ever do. That is timeless money. That is continuous growth or continuous increase in assets. But at the same time, it can also be the most costly mistake you would make if you fail to do the needful, if you fail to follow some important procedures, some important steps. So if you are a first-time land buyer, your 10th land, 30th land, 50th land you're about to buy, this video is for you. So do ensure you pay proper attention, share this video with whom you feel needs to hear this, and let's get into it. Many people get so excited when they see a land that they are interested in, when they see a land that they kind of resonate with, meets, okay, this is affordable, this fits into my current budget or what I intend to spend in terms of buying real estate, starting an investment portfolio, continuous building of an existing investment portfolio, whatever one it is. But that excitement gets into place. They meet with the owner gives you that whole, will I call it a vibe or a vibe of being trustworthy, and you mix that with your excitement. All of a sudden, before you know it, money has exchanged hands. Such a careless style of making investment, extremely careless. Unfortunately, excitement is not verification. Land verification is crucial. Like, land verification is not supposed to be waived off. When you verify a land or a property you want to buy, you know the owner, you get proper info on that land, and then you would also have that clear information if the land has a certain legal issue facing it, or the land is sited on the wrong location, or it has been allocated for a government project or something. So excitement or the owner gave me a vibe of being trustworthy and being honest is not verification at all. Just take verification as an insurance for your future. That's exactly what land verification is. So there are numerous steps you need to follow in order to verify a property, verify a land you are about to purchase. Now, the first step is to know who is selling this land. You need to know if this is sold by an individual, if this is sold by a family, sold by a company, or a government allocation. Those are the information you need to have handy, and you need to get this information independently, privately. Get whatever tools you need to do and go and do your findings. Who owns this land? Is this owned by an individual, like I said? Is it owned by a family, a company, or is it a government allocation? Very crucial. Step 2, ask for relevant documents. There are key relevant documents for any land or any property that you intend to purchase. We have the likes of the C of O, that's the certificate of occupancy. We have the deed of assignment. We have the survey plan. We have gazette, and we also have the accession document. You have to ask for relevant documents. Now, bear in mind that having the relevant document or me giving you the relevant document still does not prove anything. Like, you collecting the relevant documents is the step 2. Now, verifying the relevant documents is also another thing and another process you need to get into. Step 3, the survey plan. The survey plan of any property or any land is one of the most important, one of the most crucial documents ever, because the survey plan helps you to carry out a proper location survey for you to be able to tell if this land, if this property you're about to buy, does it fall under government acquisition areas, does it fall under restricted zones, does it fall under a place that is crucial or has been a committed area by the government for a certain project. Like, the survey plan helps you to understand so many things about the land you are about to purchase. Unfortunately, it is one of a document that so many land buyers tend to overlook, and I truly cannot tell why. Seriously. Step 4. Conduct a physical inspection. A site inspection of a land or a physical inspection of a land is very crucial. Never buy a land that you are probably far and then it's done via video, except maybe you are buying from a trusted consultant or a trusted lawyer whom you've built trust with, and then you've gotten you probably buy a whole lot from them. For our awesome clients at the diaspora who buy lands from diaspora, they tend to send their family members or send a friend, a relative, or just somebody that they know whom their judgment is quite weighty towards them. They send them to go, okay, there's so and so land I want to buy. You can you help me go check this out, help me verify if truly this is where it is, or if the location is at the right spot. Ensure you go for physical inspection of a land you're about to buy, because this physical inspection would help you to understand the topography, help you to understand developments happening around the location, if it is back plot, front plot, if it's inside, if it's in a swampy area, if it's on a hill, if it's inside the valley. Just so many things that a physical inspection would actually help you to clarify. Yeah, so please do not ever skip this step 4 of having a physical inspection. Step 5, investigate the location. Now you need to go for investigation to find out, are there community disputes? Are there family disputes? Is there a government problem currently ongoing in that community? These are informations you really need to know, that a physical document or that a document cannot help you verify just in Alausa or anything. Go to the community, do some findings, do some questioning, ask about the family, go and do a whole lot of background check on the environment, the community, the family, so many physical things. So just go for your physical environmental investigation. Ensure you take out time to do these things, because I have seen a situation whereby this is something that I think I spoke about it on one of our episodes, whereby a family, multiple wives, so second wife and her children sold the land, and then first wife came up saying, oh, they were not aware of such sales. They took it to court, and the buyer in question bought so much land, took it to court, and I think till now as we speak that land is still under dispute. The man has been spending so much money going for court cases, litigation, and all of it. It's just crazy. So go for your investigation first before you start to exchange your money with anyone. Step 6, verify through professionals. I have been saying this since episode 1. Real estate professionals are not something you should joke with. Your professional real estate consultant, your legal advisor, and also your surveyor. These people tend to help you identify risk, things that you might not be able to see with your excited heart, and also the halo effects that the seller might have sold to you. But then when you're working with professionals who wave off everything and then they check deep beyond the whole stage manage act that whomever that is about to sell to you is trying to put up in order for them to just get your money, exchange these things and ball out. Your professionals tend to figure those things out. The surveyor would help you identify if it is in the right location or in the wrong location. Bring in your professionals on board, pay that money, let them do the needful, and trust me, it will be an expenses or a service worth paying for that would save you so much future risk. Trust me. So now let's get into the red flags that you should never ignore while making a property or a land purchase. So red flag number 1 is the owner is trying to convince you to make payments early, trying to hasten you to make payments. Do not in any shape or form fall for that. at all. Secondly, the price is unrealistically low. Yeah, I've always warned you guys about distress sales. Distress sale is a thing, but do not, because of distress sale, you just start exchanging money so you do not miss out. No, that's not how distress sale works. No, that's not how it works. Thirdly, documents cannot be provided. I don't even think I need to stress on that. Like, you want to buy a land and then the documents for the land cannot be provided, or it looks doctored and you are still going for it. Really? Why would you want to make such a joke of yourself? Fourthly, the owner's identity keep changing. Today they will tell you, okay, no, this is the owner. The next time you come for a meeting, you say, okay, no, this was the owner, but this is the friend of the owner that is the owner. The third time you come, you see another face, they will tell you, okay, no, this is the person representing the owner. Just pack your load and run. Pack your load and what? Run. Once you start seeing, you see that one, we cannot overemphasize on it. You meet owner one today, tomorrow is another face. They tell you, okay, no, that was the friend of the owner. You meet another one, it's okay, no, that's the son of the owner that's representing. No need. Just wipe off your feet, dust it off, and leave, because every single one of them are just bunch of jokers. I cannot overemphasize on that. Bunch of jokers. They are there to joke with you and play with you, and if you stay headstrong on that, you're going to lose your money. I cannot overemphasize on it. Then fifth, you are being discouraged to carry out your independent search. You can't be a listener of Gem podcast and somebody will tell you, do not carry out your independent search, and you are in some sort of way considering it. Are you joking? Why wouldn't you carry out your independent search? When you see these signs, it's either you further investigate, but you see that sign number 4 of multiple owners, don't investigate anything, just pack your load and go. The whole deal is over. It's a wrap. Just wrap it up, wrap all of them up, and say, it was nice meeting you guys, but I'm not interested again in this property. So let's get into our newest section, our newest segment on this podcast. Did you know? Yeah, on today's Did You Know, we are touching on Singapore. Did you know that in Singapore, up to 80% of its population are living in government-developed housing projects under a national housing program? Singapore is often regarded as one of the most successful globally in terms of urban planning and home ownership, with policies designed to make housing available to citizens while maintaining a high development. What can we learn from this? Real estate is not just about owning properties. It is all about planning, development, and creating communities where people can thrive. And that today is our global real estate fact. So guys, in conclusion, buying is not just about having money. It is about carrying out informed due diligence before exchange of money. The most successful investors are not always the richest, but they are always the ones who are the most informed. A little patience today can save you a lot of stress tomorrow. On our gem of the day, the cost of verification is cheaper than the cost of litigation. Let that sink in. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me on today's episode of Gem. I hope you must have learned a whole lot in terms of the step-by-step process you need to take before buying that land, before buying that property, because you wouldn't actually be a listener of this podcast and then you go out there making mistake. It doesn't balance. Jigge. So take your time, follow the step-by-step things. If you have questions, if you have some inquiries, or you also want to make purchase, by every means, go ahead, hit me up on my social media platform on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I also have my WhatsApp number there. You can chat me up directly on WhatsApp. Do not forget to like this video, share this video. Let's help people get educated in this real estate industry. So till I come your way next time, I still remain your awesome host, Alison, and this, my beloved, is Gem.